Happy holidays. It's Margie with Communicating Today's Way. And 'tis the season when we're out there having fun at parties and festivities, holiday cheer, family and friends, and I hope you're enjoying all of it. And how many of you are looking back at last year at what you accomplished and maybe what you didn't, and looking forward to what you hope to achieve? I've been doing some of that, and many of you know that I help businesses with online communications, messaging and content, choice and use of resources, connecting you to your buyers to you. And as I look at last year, I see the internet more and more embedded in our lives than ever before. It's like it's in our veins, and I personally am having a hard time remembering life before the internet, but I've been working with it a long time. I started working with it when it was only available in the corporate arena, and I understand it, I know it, I love it, I get it, I see its value, I can make it work for me, I have the capability. But many businesses don't have that capability, and it's really important, given how embedded it is in our lives today, that businesses take the time to acquire the capability, and that takes knowledge and action. The real success of the internet is all about your communications, how well you can communicate what your business is all about and connect it to those who need your services and your products. And so it's really important that you see it as a medium that just supports your communications, that you tell it what to do. You instruct it just like you would an employee. There's not a business out there that can't be helped by the internet in some form, shape, or manner. Not across the board. Even if you're in the same industry with another business, you both might use the internet differently because it's based on communications. And so going forward, I want most of my purpose in 2019 and beyond be to help businesses that are in that state where they're still not getting it. They question if they're wasting time. They're hoping for results. They don't know how to create what they need to do to get results. And they are lost for content and original ideas. They're saying the same thing quite frequently, and they need help. They need to understand how it can work for them, and they need to have control of that understanding. They need to be able to direct the use of the internet for their business purposes. So yes, if you're in that state, I want to work with you. So I've created a program that combines knowledge with action. Again, knowledge plus action gives you capability. And I've called the program the Business Communications Trifecta with Strategy. And trifecta means three winning entities. And to maximize your online communication success, you need to have full knowledge of three winning areas of communications and knowledge of those communications. One is your business, your buyer, and you. And we have one module per area of knowledge in the program. And the business module will talk about your products and services and all the nuances that make up your business being. I heard of a company that's training their employees to say please and thank you, and that's increasing sales. You also need to know the results that people get from what you offer, and not only the obvious results, but the out-of-box results. And we're going to talk about the content and messaging that will come from knowing what we learned, discussing all the entities of your business. And then you need to know your buyer. And you're going to have several types of buyers, and not only the sex, age, location, what they buy and why, but you need to know the lifestyle and world that your buyers live in, that sees the needs that you offer solutions for. You need to be aware of the buyer journey from pre-need to post-purchase of what you offer, and all their mindset along the way, and all the nuances that affect that mindset, so that you can engage with them early on and build trusting relationships, so when the need is activated, they come to you. And again, we'll go over the messaging and content that will enable you to do that. And then the third area is you. The internet is a very private, intimate interaction between the viewer and the messaging on the screen. And so you need to know how to put your business personal brand into those communications from your business. And you all have a personal business brand, but you might not be aware of it. So we're going to make you be fully aware of it, your personality, your style, your values, your passion, how that can be put and placed within your communications to deliver that brand through everything that you do online. And at the end, you have full knowledge of 3 areas of knowledge that you can wrap your arms around, and you will have ability to create an unlimited supply of original, authentic messaging and content that will be effective. And you will also come up with some communication goals that you never even thought of before that will maximize your business success. So we want to take that knowledge and add action to it, right? Knowledge plus action equals capability. So you're going to take one of those goals you've discovered, and we're going to put it into action by teaching you how to create a strategy to reach that goal. And it's a very tight strategy, a 7-layered strategy that each layer is very interconnected to the previous layer. And so it keeps you on your path to reaching that targeted goal. It's hard to get waylaid on the internet. It keeps you going straight. And it includes the proper messaging and content and the proper choice of resources and use of the resources. So when the strategy is completed, whoever implements it just follows the directive. There's no thinking, they're not wasting time, they're being productive. You're on to a second goal where you go through the same 7-layer process to create a strategy to reach your second goal. So at the end of the training, you've got knowledge and action. You've got capability, and you are off and running. You go onto the internet, you know why you're going there, what you're trying to do. You're going to get it done. You're going to have access to unlimited quantities of effective content and messaging. You're going to know why you're using each resource, and you're going to be using it correctly. You are going to be in control. You're going to say to me, I've got this. I know what I'm doing. And that for me is the greatest result I can receive, hearing I've got this from you. So anyway, if this is you need help in these areas, go to the link below or above and check out the webpage. There's more information. There's also bundled packages. You can do the full trifecta with the strategy training, or you can choose 2 of the 3 modules or 1 of the 3 modules to combine with the strategy training. They all have 2 and 3 payment options. The full package has a 4 payment option, and so I hope it's financially feasible. I try to make it be so. And also my contact information is there for questions. I welcome your questions on this. I'm not going anywhere over the holidays, so I'm here. If you want to get started, it's a good time. If this is a quiet time for your business, let's get going. And again, visit the link below, and happy holidays. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to giving you capability. And I want to hear, I've got this. So let's get going.